Greetings one and all. So there's a photograph that's online and on forum pages, and I've seen it in a number of places on Facebook and other things, and it's the top 10 fire starters. Now I planned on showing the photograph on camera, and I was going to use it as thumbnails and all this. I had all these plans, but I got thinking, you know, because of copyright, I don't know if it's okay to do that. So I can't show the photograph, but if you do an image search and just type in the top 10 fire starters, it should pop right up. Because I'm gonna go ahead and check it. I can't link the description because I don't want to get nailed for using somebody else's photograph. Is the thing. So what I thought it would be an interesting series of videos to do. I'm gonna do a video on each of the 10, and there's probably gonna be 4 videos, which I'll explain when I show you. Cause I'm gonna flip the camera around. I'm gonna show you each of the 10. And then I'm just going to kind of go from there, because I can film, no matter what the weather is, I can always come here at the park and film. So, as long as there aren't people here and dogs and leaf blowers. So, yeah, so let's get flipped around. I'm going to show you the 10 items. Now I want to say too that these aren't my picks. Some of them I use all the time, and some of them I do not. This picture is not mine. The list is not mine, but I thought I would make an interesting video, and I wanted to try doing each of the items, you know, just because I thought it'd be fun. And some of the things I have not done before, so let's show you what we're gonna do, and then if I have time today, I'm gonna try to film 1 or 2 of the start videos to get cracking, and then as I have time, I'm gonna come here and then finish making the videos, and I'll just show you. Let's get started. Let's get cracking on the stuff. Alrighty. So item number 1 is Strike Anywhere matches. I picked these up at Cabela's. They were $2.59. I haven't even opened the box yet. I bought these just for this project. So I wanted a fresh start. I haven't even seen them yet. So there you go. Big old box of Strike Anywhere matches. Oh, I got a double match. It's like they're stuck together. So I've not used matches much on my videos, but I've actually got some ideas for videos using matches. So once I get done with this series, I can get started on my next project, which will be using matches. So that's number 1. Now he mentions a brand, but I guess you can only get them in Canada. So there you go, matches. Number 1. Number 2 is butane lighter. Now I always have a lighter on my carabiner in my little lighter leash. So lighter. But I also have one in my fire kit, which I've shown plenty of times. I'll link the video below. I got a little mini bic in here. And then I actually picked these 2 up at a dollar store, which sometimes they work. Like, there's plenty of fluid, but like they don't want to stay lit. It's like this one burns well, but then this one is, I don't know if there's something in there. But kind of a weak flame, but still, lighters. That's number 2. Number 3 is lifeboat matches, which I assume are the same thing as stormproof matches. Which I get these at REI. I haven't even opened this package yet, because like I said, I don't usually use matches. So, stormproof matches are number 3. Number 4 is something I've never done before, which is steel wool in a battery, which, of course I can't open the bottle. By the way, pill bottles make great containers. So I got some steel wool, which I've never done a fire with steel wool before, so that'll be a first. And I just grabbed a couple batteries. I actually grabbed these from work. Shh, don't tell them. But because I never use these kind of batteries. All my lights, even my camera, are all AA. Because I can pull batteries out of my camera if I needed to. My digital camera, not my video camera. These have special batteries, but I typically only use AA batteries. So I actually had to go out of my way to get 9-volt batteries just for the series, but that's fine. I grabbed them from work, so I didn't have to pay for them. So that's number 4 of all things, which I thought that was kind of strange. Number 5 is Flint and Steel, which is, this is my set. You've seen these before. Got this pouch from, I think they changed their name. I'll have to link the description, or I'll annotate it here on the screen somewhere. My Flint and Steel set, which I love. Number 6. Okay. This is probably something you've all been waiting for, and that is the bow drill. Well, actually it says friction fire. That's number 6. Now this is a set that I made this set before, and if some of you experienced bow drillers are probably thinking, oh man, you made a lot of mistakes on your set. So what I did is I requested online 3 working sets. Like, let me fix the camera, I can clear some space and I'll show you. Alright, so 3 gentlemen had stepped up and they said, well, we'll send you a working bow drill set. And I've got this, and this in order that they came in. And yeah, I've got a lot to work with in this one. So I'm going to do a video on each one of these sets. Don't have enough room. So this is a set that I made, and I'm going to use it first because I figured if I didn't make my own set, I'd be tarred and feathered in the comments like, why didn't you make your own set, you lazy bastard? But this was the burn-in. I attempted. I couldn't even get the burn-in to start. And this is my handhold, which I just, took a knife. I took my Mora Black, carved out a divot, and it's pretty comfortable. And then I had my spindle. I had the bow, but I burned it because I was so angry. And this is a piece of maple I cut from my buddy Nathan's yard, which I'm going to try this. This is the original hearth board. And then this is a piece of cottonwood, which I actually wrote on there, which I'm going to try this. So the first video will be my set. The second set, which I know is proven, because it's already been burned in. This is a set from Larry Roberts, which I will, when I do his video, I'm going to do this set, and I'm going to link his channel and all that. So this is a working set. Doesn't mean I'm going to be able to get it going, but we'll see how it goes. And then I'm going to do one video with this set, probably with this one, but he's got like several. This is from my buddy Scott. So he's got a lot of sets in here that I'm not sure what kind of wood this is. As you can see, I've got a lot to work with, but I'm only going to do one video from this pile. But then as I practice, oh, looks like a big piece of fat wood. Nice. He actually sent me that little mini Mora as well. Oh, I have another divot as well. Cool. So I'm going to have a lot to work with. I'm going to do one video on this set, but then I might do some, at the end I might do some bonus videos and just continue to work with the bow drill for practice. And also, if I do get around to making my own set, or attempting to, I can kind of compare them and make it hopefully correctly and not muck it all up. I might try this board actually. I'll probably try to make it right in the burn that he started. Now this isn't really making a bow drill set. This is just because it's on the list of top 10 fire starters, and this is the third one from my buddy Joe. Another working set. So there'll be at least 4 videos on bow drill, and then at the end, when all is said and done, I'll probably throw some bonus videos in of just me trying to practice with the set and using some more of what he sent me. So that's number 6. Number 7, where is it? Is the Verisium rod. So I went out and I bought, even though I have my beloved firesteel.com one, I decided to start from scratch. I went and bought a Fire Striker just so I'd have an even ground to start with. So brand spanking new. I haven't even taken it out of the package yet. That's number 7. Number 8 is birthday candles, which I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna finish the list real quick, and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking. So number 8 is birthday candles. Number 9 is a waxed egg carton, which I was confused about because there was no details on how to make it or what kind of wax to use. So all I did is I melted a candle. Actually, I melted a whole box of these cheap ones and poured it just over some paper, then over some Dragonfire tinder. So I'm gonna just cut the square out and then try to burn them in a video. But there was no directions on how to make it, so I just kind of winged it. But we'll see how that goes. And number 10, which is my personal favorite, that is birch bark. So I have 2 birch barks. I have the paper birch, and I believe that this is a river birch because it's a little bit denser. You can see how, like, it might just be the area that we live in. I mean, this one is really like soft, and this one's like a lot stiffer. So 2 different birches, and I have plenty to work with. In fact, my new job site has birch trees, and I was so excited because now I can go out there and strip them. Well, not totally strip them, but... So that's it. That's the top 10 fire starters. Now, 3 of these are not fire starters, but they're, you know, because you can't just rub 2 pieces of cedar together and get a flame. But I looked it up online, and I did research on the photograph, and he commented that they're fire starters, but not necessarily fire lighters. So that's something that he kind of made it a point to say. So, but we're gonna give them a try. This will be the intro video for this series. If I have time, we do a time check. I might have time to crank out a couple before I go home, so I think I will, actually. So yeah, it should be an interesting series, I hope. It should be fun, I hope. I'm just kind of curious to see how well they're gonna work, to be honest. Well, cool. So if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I did promise bow drill, and it's coming. This is a series that I was going to run it on. I mean, you could say, well, I'm not really making a set, but I did make these. So these are a set made by me. I'm just not going to... I think there are plenty of videos out there of people making sets that, you know, I don't think you really need to sit there and watch me whittling at wood and, you know, batoning and getting the boards right and whatnot. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for more in this series. I get them up as soon as I can, depending on work schedule and time and when I'm able to get out and film. So hopefully soon, but we'll see how it goes. I'm really not looking forward to doing the bow drill just because I've seen others do it and it looks difficult, to be honest. But, you know, just because it's hard doesn't mean I'm not going to try. So thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one.